Hi, I'm Brittany, and today we're going to do a full body workout on the reformer. For props, you just need a set of hand weights. I'm going to start off with 4-pound weights. You could go heavier or lighter. You're also going to need your box, and then have your foot strap ready for some short box abs later. We're going to start off with footwork. So put on whatever springs you usually use for footwork. Sit towards the edge of your carriage, and let's just roll down, shoulders over your shoulder blocks. Heels are on the foot bar about hip distance apart. Elbows are bent right at my sides with my fingers pointing up towards the ceiling. Let's just begin to lengthen your legs out long. Bend back in. Press, bend. Finding a nice, steady pace. Your hips are equally pressing down into the carriage. Belly button pressing into the carriage. Shoulders are wide. On the next one, option to reach your fingers up towards the ceiling as you press out, and then everything bends back in. Everything lengthens, everything bends back in. Really driving through your heels. It's like you're standing on the floor doing a squat, really driving through your heels, feeling your glutes and your hamstrings engage. We have about 10 seconds left, and then we're going to go into a fun little pulse series. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in halfway, and let's just lift one arm up, bend in, the other arm reaches up. Switch, switch, switch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both elbows can come down. Bring the carriage almost all the way home. Now let's just pulse out an inch. Come almost all the way back in. Go halfway out, almost all the way back in. You're going to go almost all the way up, almost all the way back in. Let's do that again. Out an inch, halfway out, climb almost all the way up, almost all the way home. Last one. Hold at the top. You're going to go down an inch, back up. Halfway down, back up. You climb almost all the way down, come almost all the way back up. Just 2 more. Hold at the bottom. We're just going to do big pulses, almost all the way up, almost all the way down. Last 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the carriage all the way out. Let's come back home. Let's go ahead and put our arches on the foot bar. So your arches are on just below the balls of your feet, toes curled under the foot bar. Inhale. On the exhale, lengthen your legs out long. Bend back in. Press, bend, press, bend. You can reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. An option to bend your elbows into a skull crusher and then come back up. Bend, press, bend, press. As you lengthen out, you zip through your inner thighs and then bend back in, feeling it more in your quads. Being here on your arches is really good for ankle stability. It really works all the intrinsic muscles of your feet. And it kind of feels like you're just getting a nice foot massage. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in halfway. I keep forgetting this part. And let's just alternate those skull crushers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands can go up towards the ceiling. Bring your elbows back in. Send the carriage almost all the way home. You climb up an inch, come back down. Climb halfway up, climb almost all the way down, almost all the way up, almost all the way down. Up an inch, halfway up, almost all the way up, almost all the way down. 1 more. Hold at the top. You go down an inch, back up. Halfway down, almost all the way up, almost all the way down, almost all the way up. Last one. No, just kidding. Last one. Hold at the bottom. Big pulses up, down. Almost all the way up, almost all the way down. 3, 2. Last one, lengthen your legs out long. Come back in. Now we're going to go on to our toes. So your toes are on the foot bar. Lengthen your legs out long. Bend back in. Press, bend. Your heels are high in space. Option to reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Go into a skull crusher. Hands go back up to the ceiling and back down. So we're combining the 2 arm movements. You go up, skull crusher, up. Bend your elbows to your sides. Fingers go up, down into a skull crusher, up. Bend your elbows down to your sides. About 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the carriage in halfway. Just send your arms out long to your sides and let's just twist those weights. Twist, twist, twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now elbows to your side. Bring the carriage almost all the way up. So opposite of usual, what we've been doing. So now we're almost all the way up. You go down an inch, back up. Halfway down, almost all the way up. Go almost all the way home, almost all the way back up. Belly button, pulling down into the carriage. Heels are high in space and they stay there. Hold at the bottom. You go up an inch, back down. Halfway up, almost all the way home. Whew. Almost all the way up, almost all the way home. 2 more. Keeping those heels high, belly button pulled in towards the carriage. Hold at the top. Now to send your heels under the foot bar and accentuate that lift back up. You go under, press up. Carriage stays still, so your knees still have that bend in them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your heels up high. Lengthen your legs out long. Now send your heels under the foot bar and press back up. Your heels go under and they lift. Lift. Really accentuating the lift. 2 more. Last one. Outside foot goes under, inside knee bends in. Let's press through center and we switch. Switch. Going into prancing. A few more and then we'll speed it up into running. 2, 1, and let's speed it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen both legs out long and let's send the carriage back home. You can go ahead and take your knees, drape them over the foot bar. Send your fingers up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin into your chest and let's roll all the way up. You can come to the side of the carriage. Hand weights can just go off to the side for now. And we're just going to real quick, you can put the weights on your platform extender and we are going to take our box and place it short box position right over your shoulder blocks. Let's go ahead and sit on the box facing your foot bar. Let's just grab one weight and your feet are going to go in the strap. So flex your feet into the strap. Elbows can be bent wide at your sides with the weights in between the palms of your hand. Lengthen long through the crown of your head. Inhale. On the exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under and roll down into a C curve. Roll down, down, down to as far as you can. And then let's just roll back up. Tuck your tailbone, roll under, and then come back up, lengthening your arms long. You bend in, roll down, and then lengthen back up. On the next one, roll down, hold. You're just going to twist towards me come center, twist away from me, come center, roll back up. So you roll down. This time, twist away from me, come through center, twist towards me, come through center, roll back up. Roll down, twist towards me, away from me, center, back up. One more. Away from me, towards me, center, roll up. Now you're going to roll down, stay there, and just twist, twist, twist. Twisting through your core. Your head just follows. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come center. Your elbows can come narrow. You just lift your arms up towards the ceiling, lower back down. Lift, lower. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your fingers out long, and let's roll back up. Now you're going to turn to face towards me. Your knee is in line with the box. You can tuck your foot under if you want, and your foot is in the strap with your heel facing up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and put your headrest flat. Your hips are stacked. You can start with your hand right there on your headrest. Opposite hand can go behind your head. You're just going to side bend in towards the well, side bend back up. Side bend in towards the well and back up. Exhale as you bend in. Inhale, come back up. Option, take the hand weight. Other hand reaches along towards the ceiling. You reach your fingers towards the ceiling and then back up towards the ceiling, towards the floor and then the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the weight into center. Go up towards the ceiling. You come down. Switch the weight towards the floor. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep your weight in the hand towards the ceiling and just lower and lift. Lift. It's almost like someone's playing a gentle game of tug of war with your arms as the ropes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Come all the way up. Take a breath. And let's just go to the other side. So we're going to turn facing away from me. Your foot is in that foot strap. You can start with your hand right there on your headrest. Side bending down into the well and then back up. Making sure your hips are stacked, your belly button pulling in. Option, both your fingers extend out long. Your fingers go down towards the floor and then up towards the ceiling. Lift and then lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center. You switch the weight. You go down, come up through center, switch the weight, and lower, lift. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Last one, make sure that weight is in the hand towards the ceiling, and then you lift, lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Now we're going to turn towards the foot bar. You can grab both the weights, put them on the carriage, and we're just going to do a spring change. So you could either have on one heavy spring or a medium. I'm going to go with a medium just so I don't have to switch my springs later. A medium is going to be harder. We're going to go into a glute bridge series. So if you need a little more support, you can do this on a heavy spring. So go ahead, grab your weights, and let's just sit down onto the carriage. You could take both toes onto your foot bar and then just rock back onto the box so that your head and your shoulders are both supported. I'm just going to take the weights for now and place them on my hips. Now find a spot where so the carriage might be out a little bit, but where you're going to go into a glute bridge. So you're going to roll your hips down and then roll back up, trying to keep the carriage still. Roll down, your heels are high, and then roll back into that glute bridge. A few more. Last two. Last one. Now your outside foot is going to go down to the platform extender. Inside toes stay on the foot bar. Roll down so your hips go down towards the carriage, and then as you roll back up, your platform leg comes up, lengthens out, and then it goes back down to the platform extender. So you roll up, send your toes over the foot bar, bend back in, roll down, roll up, toes over, and then back down. 4, trying to keep the carriage as still as you can. 3, hips equally pressing up towards the ceiling. Last one, hold your hips up high and then just lower and lift. Lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both toes go down. Inside foot goes down to the platform extender. Your hips lower and they lift. They lower. This time as they lift, your platform leg extends over the foot bar. And then you lower back down into your bridge. We have 4 more. 3, really lifting those hips. 2, last one, hold your hips up high and you lower and lift. Lift. My triceps are pressing into the box as well to help. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet go down to the platform extender. Grab your weights. Now both feet are on your foot bar, I meant to say. Both toes are on your foot bar. You're just going to lengthen your legs out long and then come back in. As you lengthen your legs out long, your hips will naturally drop. And then on the way in, you need to send your hips back up into your glute bridge. As you lengthen out long, your arms can go up towards the ceiling. You bend back in, pulling your hips up into your glute bridge. Lengthening out. It's like you're using your toes to pull that carriage back in. Feeling your glutes and your hamstrings engage like crazy. 4 more. 3. Last one, you come all the way in. And then just lengthen your legs back out long. Drop your hips down towards the carriage. Your heels can go under the foot bar. Send your toes back up. And then you lift your hips back up into your glute bridge. All right, now you can come all the way out as carefully as you can. Let's just come back up, sitting on your box. You could send your weights to the side. Let's just get a nice stretch. So your inside foot can go over your knee. Chest is wide, get a nice figure 4 stretch. If you want a deeper stretch, you can send your chest over your foot and your shin. Switch legs. All right, so we are going to turn. I'm standing on my platform extender real quick. Turn to face your risers, and then just pull the box out so it's more towards the front edge of the carriage. You're going to sit on the carriage and face your risers. If your loops are in your well like mine, go ahead and grab them. Oops, hang them up. And then just reach back and grab one weight. So we're going to put one weight in your inside hand and then grab your outside handle with your outside hand. Your fingers are going to reach long towards the risers, hinge back slightly, and then just bend your palms in towards your face and lengthen back out. You bend into a bicep curl, and then your fingers reach long back towards the risers. My feet are planted right on my headrest. Elbows are in line with shoulders, maybe just a little bit lower, almost like they're resting on a tabletop. 2 more. Last one. Come into your bicep curl, stay there, and then you just lift your hands up and lower. Lift, lower. 4, 3, pulling your belly button in. 2, last 1. Whew. Come all the way back in. You could have set the weight down for a little bit. Grab your other handle. So your palms are going to face each other, fingers reaching long towards the risers. Now you're just going to extend your arms long to the side, and your palms come back together. Extend your arms long out to the side, palms come back together. Into your hug a tree, wrists in line with shoulders. Your elbows are soft, lengthening through the crown of your head. Just 2 more. Last 1. You bring your palms together, knuckles face each other. Bend your elbows in wide, and then reach your fingers out to the side. Palms come together. Bend your elbows in wide, reach your fingers out to the side. 2 more. Last 1. Now palms come together, you roll back. You're going to flip your palms behind you, so they're facing behind you. Roll up, so your fingers are back, nose over your knees, and then come back in. Nice. Now you can hang up your outside loop, grab your weight, so your outside hand has the weight, inside hand has the handle. Fingers extended long towards the risers, hinge back slightly. Let's go into that bicep curl. You press in, lengthen your fingers out long. 4 more. This side hurts a lot more. 2. Last one, stay there. Just lift, lower. You lift and lower. 4. Lengthening through the crown of your head. 3. 2. Last time. Last 1. Come all the way back in. Go ahead and hang up your loop. You could just take your weight and place it on your platform extender. Now we're going to turn, kneeling on the box, facing the foot bar. Grab your outside loop and place it around your outside foot. Your hands can just go down in front of you on the carriage. And we're bent here in a tabletop. Chest is wide, really pressing through your palms. Chest is wide, belly button pulling in. Now lengthen your outside leg out long. Inhale, on the exhale, bend your heel in towards your glutes, and then lengthen your leg out long. Pull your heel in, lengthen everything back out. Pulling your belly button in, your hips are equally pointing down towards the box. Chest is wide. My gaze is just right there over my foot bar. 2 more. Last one, keep your knee bent, and then you just lower your knee and lift. Lift. Pulling your heel in towards your glutes the whole time. 2 more. Last one, stay there, and then just do little lifts. For 4, 3, 2, last one, come all the way back in. Now you're going to turn so you're facing away from me, kneeling on the box like it's a long box. Palms pressing into the box. So your foot closest to the foot bar has the loop. Lengthen that leg out long, hips equally pressing down towards the carriage. Now send your foot towards the foot bar and then resist the springs to bring your leg back. You press out, come back in. Getting our outer thigh, abductors. 4 more. You go out as far as you can, keeping your hips stable. 2. Last one. Come all the way in. Now we're just going to take that loop and place it on the other foot. So the foot closest to the shoulder blocks has the loop. Extend your leg out long. Now press your foot towards the foot bar and then go towards the risers. Press in. Now we're getting our inner thighs, our adductors. I have a fun little distraction for you. Did you know that if grasshoppers were the size of humans, they could leap the length of a basketball court? 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back in. You can hang up your loop. And now we're just going to turn so we're facing the foot bar. Grab your inside loop, place it around your inside foot. Palms go on the front edge of the carriage. Lengthen that leg out long. Bend your heel in. Lengthen your leg back out. You bend in, lengthen back out. Hips equally pressing down, pointing down to the box. Pulling your heel in towards your glutes and your hamstrings, lengthening back out. 2 more. Last one, keep your leg bent. Now your knee goes down just a little bit and it presses back up. Press. Two more. Hold your leg up high and just do little pulses. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way back in. Now you're going to turn so you're facing me. Your palms are on the edge of the box. You're in a tabletop position. Whew, take a breath. Lengthen your loop leg out long. Belly button's pulling in. Press your foot towards the foot bar and you come back in. Press out and then resist those springs back in. 4 more. 2.
Motion detected at front door.
Last one. Bring your knee in. We're just going to switch feet. So the foot closest to your shoulder blocks has the loop. Lengthen your leg out long. You send your foot towards the risers. Pull in. Getting some your adductors, inner thighs. 4 more. Whew. 2. Last one. Come all the way in. You can hang up your loop. Just come off of the box. And real quick, we're just gonna turn it so you have a long box. So now the long box is in front of the shoulder box. I'm babysitting my friend's little guy, and he woke up just happy as can be. So we're just gonna see if we can finish, before he gets grumpy. So we have the long box on. We're gonna come to a kneeling position on the box. Your outside foot is gonna come to the platform extender, and you just need one weight. So grab the weight, place it in your outside hand. Then you're kneeling on the long box. Lengthening through the crown of your head. You're just gonna send the carriage back, and then you come back forward, extending through your hips. You can bend your elbows to your side, extend back, reach your fingers long, and then you come forward, driving through your platform heel. Knees over your ankle, and your hips extend back, fingers reach forward, and then everything comes back in. Just a few more. Two more. Last one, press out, come back in. Now option, you're gonna press out. As you come back in, your knee lifts off of the box, and then you bend back down. Knee touches the box, you come back up. One more fun little fact. Did you know that bolts of lightning can shoot out of an erupting volcano? We have four more. Hips equally pressed forward, lengthening through the crown of your head. 3, 2, last one. Come all the way up. Now you may want to take your foot and put it more towards the middle of the box. Your knee can still go down to the edge of the box though. You're going to hinge forward, hinge your chest over your knee. You could just place your palms, reach them back behind you. Your knee is going to hover up off the box. Bend your knee into scooter and lengthen back out. Press, bend. Add a bicep curl if you want. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. You come all the way in, and then your knee just hovers up and down. So it just hovers onto the box and then hovers back up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back up. We're just going to switch sides. So your inside foot is on the platform extender, outside foot kneels down onto the box. Hand goes in to your inside hand. Lengthening through the crown of your head, you hinge your hips back, sending the carriage back, and then come back up, extending through your hips. Press back, pull in with your heel as you come up. 4 more. Option, extend your hands forward, you bend back in. 3, 2, last one, extend all the way out. Now option, lift up into a lunge, and then go back down. Your knee touches the box. You come up, and then back down. Two more. Last one. Come all the way in. Readjust your foot if you need to. Now you hinge forward, arms go back, bend your knee into scooter, and lengthen back out. You bend in, press back out. My knee is tapping the box each time I bend in. Shoulders are wide. 2 more. Last one. Now bend your knee in and you just lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Send the carriage home. We're just going to come to sit on the box. And now is when you'll need the set of 2-pound weights. It's optional though. You don't have to. So if you don't have them handy, don't worry about it. Mine turn into 2 pounds, so I'm just going to unscrew them and use these 2-pound weights. Now your toes are going to go on the box. You're sitting towards the front edge of the long box. Your toes are on. Let's just lengthen your hands out to the side. You bend in, press out. Your heels go under the foot bar. They come back up. Bend in, lengthen out long. Heels go under, press back up. Lengthening long through the crown of your head, wrists in line with your shoulders. And I have a long, flat back. Option on the next one. As you press out, you twist towards me. Hello. Come center, bend back in. Press out, twist away, and then come center, bend back in. Twist towards me, come center, and then twist away. 4 more. 2. Last 1. Come center, bend your elbows together. Now let's just lengthen all the way back out. You can roll down as you bend in, and then lengthen out and roll back up. So we roll down and back up. Just a few more. Ooh, but lost my foot there. 2 more. Last one. Roll down. Roll all the way back up. Now let's just send the carriage home. Hello. The weights can go off to the side. And we have planks. So we're going to come to a kneeling position facing the risers. Your palms are going to go a little bit above your shoulders. Knees are on the box. You can curl your toes under, so your toes are curled under on the box. Inhale. On the exhale, just pull everything in. So your wrists are in line with your shoulders, your knees are pulled in. Now just your knees go out, and they're going to pull in to a little pike. So they go out and come back in. Your hips are going up towards the ceiling, pulling your belly button in. A couple more. Exhaling as you pull in. Now lengthen out. Option, hover your knees up over the box. And then you just go into your pike. You come back down. Pike your hips up and back down. So your knees are hovering over, and then they just stay still there in space. 2 more. Last one. Send the carriage home. Come into a child's pose real quick. Knees wide, fingers reaching long. Now we're going to come back. Hands just a little above your shoulders. Now your knees go up, so you're into a plank. Pull your wrists in line with your shoulders. Now just bend your knees in, lengthen back out. Bend in, lengthen back out. Ooh, you're pulling your belly button up towards the ceiling. 2 more. Last one, you hold. Your knees go down. They hover down. They come back up. Down, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Outside knee goes down. Inside knee goes down. Outside knee, inside knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Send the carriage home. Well, let's just go into a child's pose. Fingers reach long. Inhale. Exhale. Whew. Come all the way up. All right, now we're going to come onto a prone position. So go ahead, lie down on your stomach. Your hips are pressing into the box. Chest is off of the box. Your palms are going to go up onto the rails. Pull up. And then just lengthen back down. As you press up, you extend through your chest. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Everything goes back down. Option to lift the back of your knees up towards the ceiling as well. Hips equally pressing down into the carriage. Everything goes down. Just a few more. Last one. Press up. Come back down. Now we're going to come up all the way. Come off to the side. Go ahead and get rid of the box. And we're going to put on 2 heavy springs. So you can go ahead and take the weights off to the side. Let's just put on 2 red springs. Take your medium spring off. Loops are ready. Just go ahead and lie down on the reformer. Shoulders in your shoulder blocks. Grab your straps. So grab your long loops together. Your knees come into a tabletop. Just give the loops a pull. Place them over your feet. Heels together, toes apart. Palms pressing down into the carriage, shoulders are wide. Inhale. On the exhale, you lengthen your legs out long. Bend your knees back in. Press. Bend. Your heels are pressing together. Your knees bend back in, about in line with your shoulder blocks. And then you lengthen back out. I bring my knees about right in line with my hips and then lengthen out, and that keeps it a little more muscular. A few more. Last one. Lengthen all the way out. Bring your legs to parallel. Extend your toes up towards the ceiling. Press back down. They go up just shy of the ceiling. Lengthen your legs back down. So you come up, get a nice hamstring stretch. Your tailbone stays grounded on the carriage. And then you press through your hamstrings to make it more muscular on the way down. No arching in the back. So if you start arching your back, that means you've gone down too far. A few more. Last one. Press down. Now heels come together. Lengthen your toes up towards the ceiling. Press back down. On the next one, as you lengthen up, separate your heels. We're going to draw circles. So your heels come together. Lengthen your toes up towards the ceiling. Separate your heels. Press down. Zip your inner thighs together. Come up. Let's just do one more. You come up. Now press down. We're circling the other way. Zip through your inner thighs and circle. 2 more. Last one. Send your feet together. Bend your knees in. Grab the loops. Your elbows press against your knees. Pull into the loops. Get a nice stretch for your inner thighs. Rocking gently back and forth. Send your feet down to the carriage. Grab onto the loops. Just inhale, exhale. You can send your palms down to the carriage, belly button up towards the ceiling. You can stay and stretch longer if you would like to. I'm going to take the straps, hang them back up, roll all the way back up, and we are all done with today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day.